Hey, what's up, you guys? Bring another action figure review to you, and this was a figure that was not on my radar. Um, I didn't even know that this figure was coming out until recently, and I, you know, saw him online, saw a couple of videos on him on YouTube, and I was like, "Damn, I gotta get this figure." A figure I didn't think I wanted or needed, but I got him. So this is the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Gold Label Collection Batman Year One, the Walmart exclusive Batman Year One. So I had to get this figure off eBay because he was sold out everywhere. So once again, that's always frustrating and aggravating to me. But uh, what you gonna do? I mean, I could have waited for him to come back in stock, but I just said, what the hell? I just bit the bullet once again. I mean, I don't encourage people to pay scalper prices because when you keep doing that, when you support them, it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna end. So I'm guilty. I'm guilty of my own devices on doing that. But let's get into the figure. So he looks awesome. So you see him in the packaging. He only comes with one accessory, which is the Batarang, which is the Rebirth Batarang. I'll get into that later. So we got McFarlane Gold Label Collection, 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys, another corner, ages 12 plus. DC Multiverse. Got Batman on the side there, on the side of the packaging. Got the legalities. Barcode, if that helps anybody. DC Multiverse at the bottom. Batman Year One. So this figure is based off of, and this is the Year One comic art, which is really awesome. So this is Batman Year One from the comic books, and that is great. You cannot do this pose with the cape, just FYI. So that is cool. It's great. So I'm going to crack Batman Year One out of the packaging, and we are going to get further into the review. Alright, so here's Batman out of the packaging, and he looks good. He looks good. It's been a while, I think, since I had like a traditional black and gray suited Batman. So so this is not bad. So the accessory he comes with is the Batarang, and it is the Rebirth Batarang, just painted in silver paint. They could have did something else, anything else, because they just keep re-releasing this Batarang so many times. So they could have did anything else. So that is Batman holding the Batarang. See if I can get a little pose or something. I don't know, that looks silly. But that is him holding the Batarang. So, yeah, yeah. So they could have did anything else as far as accessories go. I mean, I'm not complaining about getting an accessory, because you're getting an accessory. But they could have done something else. They could have done something else. So other accessories, I guess you could say he comes with the simple black display base to stand up the figure, and he also comes with the trading card of the Batman Year One, and there's the art once again. And the read up as follows: data file, real name Bruce Wayne, one of the most important and critically acclaimed Batman adventures ever. Batman Year One tells the entire dramatic story of Batman's first year fighting crime. Witness Bruce Wayne's transformation into the Dark Knight as he combats his own demons while struggling to topple the corrupt political system infesting his home. That is the read up for Mr. Batman. Alright, so let's dive deeper into the figure. Alright, so start off with the head sculpt. The head sculpt is good. It looks a little cartoony for my taste, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It kind of looks like a mix of Batman animated series with comic book. So it's very comic booky. It looks very much like Batman the animated series. But it's a good head sculpt. It's good. It is good. So he's a little pale. I don't know why McFarlane keep painting these Batman head sculpts and making Batman look so pale. I don't know what's the fascination with that. So you got the bat ears, you got the back, and I like how these little wrinkles here in the back of his mask, that reminds me of the comic books, because when artists draw him, most artists, you see like these little wrinkles and folds in his, well, not folds, but like wrinkles in his mask, you know, like he just put it on or something, and that looks really cool. So lips is fine. I know some people were complaining saying his lips was a little too red. I don't think so. I disagree with that. I think his lips are fine. He got the white eyes, of course. He got the little butt chin there. So get down to the rest of him. His neck area. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. You got the bat emblem going across his chest. It is not raised. It's not raised and sculpted. It's just painted, which is fine. This is the Rebirth body buck. So you will see those little lines and things there that was, you know, on the Rebirth Batman. You know, see the little lines and things, which I don't mind it. I mean, you could just chalk it up to him wearing armor. And you got the belt here. Now this is the best part of the figure to me, in my opinion. The belt. The belt looks awesome. It got this nice dirty wash over it, mixed in with the yellow. I like that a lot. Let's see, you can lift up the cape. You see more pockets for his belt. He got the underoos, of course, as this is year one Batman. You see his leg muscles, which is from the Rebirth body mold. But Batman should have big bulky legs. It makes sense. And you got the boots, and you got the wrinkles in his boots. That looks really good. And you got those lines, those sculpted lines from the Rebirth also. So that might annoy some people, but it doesn't bother me. And you got the little treads at the bottom. Nice. And his cape is wired, so you can do what you like with the cape. You could stretch it out like that, like it's in the wind, or whatever you want to do. You know, you can style it up however you like, however you're so inclined to. I kind of suck at it, but let's see if I can get it like it's blowing in the wind, something like that. All right. You can sculpt up the cape. I mean, you can manage the cape any way you want. Fix up the cape how you want. So that's pretty cool as well. All right, so we're gonna jump right into articulation. So I'm trying to get his head to look up. If I can get his head to look up. So his head looks up about that much. He looks down about that much. He does have attitude. He can go left and right. He can go all the way around if you so choose. His arms can go out about that much. Full 360 rotation. Upper bicep swivel. Doubly jointed elbows. Full wrist and hinge rotation. He does have the butterfly joint on the inside. You can kind of move it around different angles if you so choose. he does have the McFarlane upper ball peg. It can go around. It can pivot left and right. It can turn left and right. He also has the lower waist as well. It can turn left and right. He can crunch back that far. He can crunch forward that much. He can do the splits. He can do the splits all the way out. And that's good. He can kick forward about that much. He can kick back about that much. He has a slight thigh rotation. Doubly jointed knees. No boot rotation. He does have the ball joint in the foot, so it can hinge all the way around. It can go left and right, or full 360, hinge all the way around. It can hinge up. It can hinge down. It does have ankle pivot, and it does have the famous McFarlane toe articulation. So when it comes to Batman, oh wow, look what I did to his cape. Unintentional, by the way. So yeah, so that is the standard McFarlane articulation. I gotta fix this cape. This cape is just blowing all over the place. But yeah, so that is the McFarlane articulation. Now let's get into some size comparison. All right, so here is Batman Year One next to Batman Rebirth, and they are, I don't want to say beat for beat the same figure, but this is the same buck. It's the same body mold used from Rebirth to the Batman Year One right here. So that's that comparison. And here he is next to Damian Wayne, and yeah, I think that's a pretty good comparison as well. And here he is next to the Silver Age Superman, and I think that these two look very nice as well. Okay, so my final thoughts on this figure, this Batman Year One. It's a solid figure. It's a solid figure. It's a complete reuse of the Batman Rebirth, but I don't have a problem with that because I love that Batman Rebirth body mold. I do. I love it. So that doesn't bother me. And that is the right mold to use for this Batman Year One because he's early in his career. So I think they picked the right body to use. He came with the Batarang. At least he did come with an accessory, but they could have did better. And they could have gave him a grapple gun and some other stuff. So, but he got the Batarang. I guess that's better than nothing. His face is a little too pale. I don't like when they do Batman's face like that. I like for him to have complexion, but that's fine. You know, different artists draw him that way in the comic books anyway. The paint is really good. The paint on mine is good. Yeah, so it's a solid figure. The cape is a little thin. They didn't really double the cape, which is unfortunate. So the cape is a little thin. But I really do like the wash and the belt. That's like the best part. That's the best part of the figure that they did was the belt. Because, you know, they could have just did flat paint with the belt like they did with other Batman figures. But this is a really solid figure. I say he's worth the pickup. So I'm going to give him a solid 8 out of 10. He gets an 8 out of 10. He's a good figure. And I'm glad I picked him up. So that's my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya. 'Cause I'm Batman.